so today we're doing my November favorites. It's been a bit of a crazy week for me. There's been a lot of stress and a lot of things happening, and that's why I've been MIA. But it doesn't end. My mom actually has to have a small procedure on her eye over the weekend. So yeah, I've just not really been feeling like filming, and it's been a struggle to actually even do this video. But I love doing my favorites, so I thought I'd do it today. So yeah, I might not upload a video on Monday because there's just a lot going on. But yeah, let's begin. So first up, we have my favorite book, which is Pajamas Are Forgiving, Twinkle Khanna. Now, you guys know I've read her previous two books. I love her style of writing, and I'm enjoying this one. I'm halfway through, so do not put spoilers in the comments. And yeah, so this is what I'm currently reading. Then we have my earrings. Now, you guys have been seeing me wearing these a lot through November. So these are by a label called Niashi. They sent these to me as a gift, and I've been loving them. Like, I've almost been wearing them to most events and things like that. And I just feel like they're really, really pretty. And they kind of look like Christmas trees, don't you think? Which is why I kind of like them, because we're coming into Christmas and I feel like they resemble Christmas trees. They look great, and yeah, I'm really enjoying them. And also, a lot of you guys have been commenting about how you like my earring collection now. I wasn't really a earring person before my short hair. I was more of a necklace person, but now I kind of like to do bigger earrings, and yeah, I'm enjoying this whole earring vibe right now. What do you guys think? The next thing is a little unusual. It's Cirque du Soleil. If you don't know what that is, Google it, because it's in Mumbai and Delhi this month, and I happen to go for the premiere, and I'm actually going back again next week with my parents, and it is amazing. So it is basically the circus actually. So you've got acrobats, you've got two Indian boys who are doing Malkam, all sorts of artists basically performing, and you will just, it's jaw-dropping. Like, you'll just be like, oh, 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 because that's what happened to us when we watched it at the premiere. Everything is just amazing. If you're in Mumbai or Delhi and you managed to catch one of their shows, make sure you do, because it is amazing. Up next, we have something you guys have seen in one of my vlogs. It's Brows Inks by Benefit. This is what I use for my brows. My brows are done like this right now. I'll show you guys how I use it. It comes with actually a tweezer and this little brush which is foldable, and two things, like there's a waxy thing and then there's the powder. And this is what Umang actually recommended after I changed the color of my hair to kind of complement it, and I think it works better, because when I do like use a darker pencil, it gets very stark against the red. So yeah, this is what I've been currently loving for my brows. It's really easy to do, and it has a very light effect. Like, it doesn't make your brows go bajinga, you know what I mean? Like, they're not there. Like, you see them, but like they're not there. This is number 5, which works really well with my hair right now, and yeah, I really love using this for my brows right now. Next up, we have a new category, which is my Insta favorites. So I'm going to name my favorite Instagram account of the month, and I'm going to try and do that as and when I have a favorite account. The first one I'm starting with is Vex King. Love, love, love his stuff. You know, it's usually when you have people putting out inspirational stuff, people putting up like self-help stuff, it can be very cheesy sometimes, and it doesn't hit all the right notes. Or it's usually an older person and you tend to just be like, ah, this is like whatever. But his stuff, I feel, is really genuine, really real, and it makes you question a lot of things when you read it. And I think I really, really enjoy following his account, and I've actually shared his stuff on Instagram a lot. But yeah, I didn't know him. Obviously, I discovered him through Kaushal, but I think his stuff is amazing, and he actually has a new book out as well, which I can't wait to read, because I think his stuff is really good. So my favorite Insta account for the month, Vex King. Then we have another fashion favorite, which you guys have been seeing on my profile. It is my new Michael Kors bag. Now, Anaita gifted me this bag, and it ticks all the right boxes for me. So yeah, it is black and gold, which is one of my favorite combinations. It has little studs and spikes along, which again, you guys know I love. And it's the perfect evening bag. Like, it's not very small, it's the perfect size for me, because it's big enough to fit like my vlog camera. So it's great for like events, and I can actually fit in like a battery charger pack, lots of pockets. I really, really like it. It's the right size for me, and yeah, you can use it both ways. You can use it like this, or you can just sling it across like this. So this has kind of become like my staple going out bag right now, and I've been using this a lot through November. Okay, time for my favorite movie and song, and they're both connected. So the first one is my favorite movie. It has to be Bohemian Rhapsody. I have not watched such a good movie in a long, long time. So I saw it twice. I saw it with my dad, and then I saw it again, and it is just amazing. Like, you will cry. Like, if even if you don't know him or you don't know his story, I've known about him since I was a little kid because he went to school with my dad, and I've heard a lot of stories about his music, and I grew up listening to a lot of Queen's music, and it's crazy when you watch the movie, the emotions, and how Rami Malek is unreal. Like, it almost seems like Freddie is in front of you. Like, you literally, I swear to God, if you look at their pictures side by side, you pretty much can't tell the difference. So he's done a fantastic job, and I think he's probably gonna get an Oscar for this, or at least a lot of awards for this, because he's amazing. So if you haven't watched the movie yet, watch it now. Okay, now it's time for my favorite song. Are you ready? You've stolen my life, Jesus. So if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. This is Love of My Life by Queen. It's a song that I wasn't really familiar with, honestly, earlier. I've like known the classics like We Are the Champions and I Want to Break Free, Another One Bites Dust. But this one is something I wasn't familiar with. And also this version, it's in the movie. So this is live at a concert, which is very different to the original one that's on the album. Like, when you hear the concert version, it's just so beautiful, and it connects to the movie. So yeah, listen to the song after you watch the movie. Time for another beauty favorite. This is HelioCare 360 degrees. This is a sunblock. I've done a whole detailed video on sunblocks. We'll link it here if you haven't watched it. So this is not cheap. It's pretty expensive. I honestly don't remember the price because I bought it a while ago, but I used it a lot last month on all our travels. So through Kochi, through like Sri Lanka, or even a busy day here, I always use this. So it's a mineral sunblock. But now with mineral sunblocks, the issue is, it's very white. So you have to use a little bit, and you have to kind of work it into your skin, otherwise you will have that white residue, which is the difference between mineral and physical sunblocks, etc, etc. Watch the video, guys. But yeah, I love this because it doesn't make my skin oily. It gives you great protection. So through even Sri Lanka, when I was in the sun a lot, like on the beach, in the pool, I was burnt here, I was burnt here, but never on my face because I use this every day. So yeah, it's a great mineral sunblock if you're not on a budget. If you are on a budget, I actually mentioned one earlier. I think it was Sunmate PG, which I use as well, which is better for everyday use. But if you're in harsh sun, this is great. Okay, time for my favorite show. I've been watching a lot of different stuff. First thing, Making a Murderer Season 2, or Part 2 as they're calling it. Again, there's still no outcome in the Stephen Avery case and not in Brendan's case. If you haven't watched the series, you have to watch it. It is a real eye-opener, and if you're watching it, what do you guys think? I think he's innocent because I don't think someone who's guilty would go through so much. But it's just crazy to see the struggle that someone who's innocent faces in prison for so long. And if you haven't watched it, you have to watch it. And I think his new lawyer is amazing, and hopefully she's gonna do some stuff. Then we have Dynasty Season 2, which is great as well. It's kind of getting repetitive because a lot of stuff is like very predictable and very like, okay, yeah, now you just can't fall in love with everybody, and you just can't keep being like a cheater or insecure and things like that. So I like it. Like, it's when you're in that mood for like masala and you don't really want, like, you want to watch something that's just, dramatic, then you watch that. Then we have the new season of Narcos again. Starts slow, picks up as you watch it, but it's still not as engaging as the earlier seasons. So yeah, I would definitely watch it, but it's not as good. Then we have Sharp Objects. So I finally finished Sharp Objects, which is on Hotstar, and it's amazing. Like, towards the end, when you watch it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it taught me stuff that I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know things like that existed, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, definitely watch Sharp Objects. I also watched Homecoming on Amazon Prime, which I thought was really good. Julia Roberts is back. I love her. I've always watched her movies, and This is again a very interesting, different concept and vibe, and it does stretch a little in between, but yeah, it's a good show. I would recommend watching it. And last but not the least, we have the final season of House of Cards. If you've watched the earlier seasons, you would definitely want to watch it. It's not the same without Frank. I will say that, like, the earlier seasons were better, but yeah, if you're a House of Cards fan, watch it. So that's it for my November favorites. Comment below with all the things you've been loving in November: shows, food items, movies, songs, and anything else. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.